From Pleasant Grove Hawks Gym, man, we have Pleasant Grove versus Linden tonight. I got the opportunity to see PG play against Arkansas High the other night. They only had 6 players. Looks like they added a couple for tonight. They definitely needed them. They were gassed the other night at Arkansas High. Did you get a chance to watch any of it?
I watched some of the feed. I'm just glad to be here to get to see some of the players. Learn some names. Watch a pretty good basketball game the other night when you guys did the live feed, so I'm hoping to see the same thing again tonight.
Man, Lindell's got a 6'7" post and Kale Walters. PG's roster real quick. They're about to do their starting, but go through it. It's not a bunch of names. Sam Bradshaw, Kason Wright, Tavondrick Henry, baller. Trey Stewart, Brett Carmody. I think he hit 6 3-pointers the other night. Zach Hughes, Leighton Jackson. He couldn't get things to go his way the other night, but I feel like he has a 30-point game in his future at some point. Yep. And then it looks like an addition with Matthew. I'm not sure how to say his last name.
I'm not sure either. I think it's Angier.
All right, we're gonna run with that. If we can, let's switch over to the PG bench camera. Looks like they're about to announce the players. Lindell starting 5. Looks like Edwards is going to be running point guard tonight. Joe Noble.
Kobe Scott. Holton Knox for Lindell. And Jacob Kushal, number 32. That is the starting 5 for Lindell, and now the starting lineup for your Pleasant Grove Hawks.
Sam Bradshaw's getting the start tonight. He was bringing the ball up quite a bit last time I saw him play. Pretty good ball player. Tavondrick Henry, that's the one you need to look out for. He gave me some highlight material. He guaranteed me I was going to get some more tonight.
Definitely a high riser.
Trey Stewart, man, you want the ball in his hands. The dude does a lot of great things with it. I like the way he cuts to the rim and dishes out. Get open shots for Carmody. Speaking of Carmody, man, hit 6 3-pointers last time I saw him play. See if he's still hot from then.
I think he'll pick up right where he left off
last week. Leighton Jackson, rim protector, long arms. He had a pretty nice dunk the other night as well. He played well. He just couldn't get anything to fall.
So what style of offense do you think Pleasant Grove run? Are they a defense first?
Let's do the national anthem. We'll talk about it.
Always the single most important part of any sporting event.
What's that?
Honoring of America.
So last time we saw Pleasant Grove play, they had 6 players. So they were not pressing like I think they normally would. Looking at this Lindell list here, I'm assuming they are not in the playoffs in football. They have a bunch of people on this team.
They've got a full team, so they're going to face a shorthanded Pleasant Grove team that will Gets him back up. Hopefully in about 3 to 4 weeks.
Hopefully in January.
Definitely
we'll
no
see
time
him show
soon.
up. Just now joining us, Pleasant Grove versus Linden tonight. Thanks for watching it with us. Bring you the game. Oh, Layton's trying to get up quick on him. Tonight we are going to be debuting our backboard cam live. Hopefully we get some pretty good shots from it. Looks like Bradshaw's going to bring it up as expected.
Timed that jump really good on the tip right there.
Henry at the top of the key. Out to Bradshaw. Layton with a good screen. Oh, man, he's going to pull it early. Carmody already, he's on fire. Already, right where he left off.
Picked up exactly where he left off. Nice arc on that three-pointer right there. Nothing but net.
That's the thing last time we watched. I remember saying, man, his shot looks a little flat, but it's falling. That one did not look flat. Bradshaw's played some tough defense. Look at Henry down here right on top of him. I don't know if you noticed, but notice these PG uniforms have that Jumpman logo. You know I like it. Floater couldn't fall.
Nice rebound.
Layton with the rebound. Henry's going to bring it up. Left side of the courts. Back up to Bradshaw. Coach McCown's getting him where he wants him. Too high post. Henry's coming out to the right side. Looks like, so that was lucky that one wasn't picked off. Bradshaw's going to reset. Henry to the left. Stewart at the post. Layton at the post. Carmody through the rope. Back over to Henry.
Pleasant Grove's going to look to have.
Oh, what a dish. What a dish right there. Henry to Stewart. What a dish. I like everything about it.
They're going to have to look to use their athleticism. Really big, athletic, big guys for Pleasant Grove.
Oh, hey, just wait another month. Well, I'm surprised that didn't get blocked. Couldn't get it to fall. Another rebound by Layton.
Another good rebound. He's using that size
Henry.
low.
Look at the move. Strong finish. Great basketball player. I like watching this kid play. I told him last week, I said, you keep giving me highlights like that, I'm going to make you a star. I don't think he needs any help. Looks like football just got out. I'm seeing all the football guys come in.
He did a good job using his body down.
Oh, yeah.
To press that defender right up under the backboard.
Turnover by Linden, unforced.
A little bit of nerves early.
Oh, yeah. 7-0 Pleasant Grove. Henry's going to bring it up. He's going to dish it out to Carmody. Stewart with a good pick. Tried to get it back to him. Layton up top for some reason. Henry with the ball. Strong move to the basket. Out to Carmody. He wanted to pull it. He just didn't catch it very well.
Looks like they're running a man-to-man defense.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what PG wants. Being let's say have 9 players tonight. Thought they had 8. They had 6 last time we saw them. Carmody at the top of the key. Bradshaw with the ball. Over to Layton.
Anytime you're in man-to-man, they should run those screens to help get their man free of their defender.
Oh, man. Nobody in here likes that call, but that is the correct call. It did go off Layton, but I don't think he reached out for it because most of the time when somebody comes over your back, they're going to give you the ball. Oh, man.
Also caught in a man-to-man defense.
Holden Knox with the finish. 7-2, Pleasant Grove. Looks like Henry's going to bring it up.
When you're
Sharpshooter Carmody to the left. Layton's with the screen. Henry's going to go right to the basket, and he's going to get with the travel. Another good call by the refs right there.
Anytime you're in that man-to-man, you definitely got to be aware of that backdoor cut by the guy that you're covering or guarding.
Oh, man. That didn't work out, but that was a great dish by Colton Taylor.
Lindell's doing a good job of cutting the lanes and making those passes to try to get open shots at the basket.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely moving it around. Ball's out to Kobe Scott. They're having trouble getting this ball inbounds. Oh, man, they are having will this be the 4th time they've tried to inbound this ball? Henry is not having it.
He's not.
Looks like they're just going to let him do it now. Coach McCown's like, you know what? We're just going to let you have it. We're tired of this. Kobe Scott up top. Holton Knox pulls it. Air ball. Henry's got the ball. 4-on-3, dishes out to Carmody. Carmody pulls it. Short up. Stewart, I thought he came up with the rebound there. Kobe Scott's going to bring it up. Bradshaw's got to watch his hands there. It's good defense other than that. Nice basketball move. Bradshaw messed it all up.
Nice hit move. Pleasant Grove's doing a really good job of switching defenders and moving their feet to stay in front of the ball handlers.
Draymond Jackson's going to go take a break. Mike Henry's going to bring it up. Stewart to his right, Bradshaw to his left.
Looks like we've got Torrey Phillips on the bench, even though he's in a pair of slides.
Oh, I mean, he loves football. He loves basketball. He just happens to play football, from what I understand. Stewart's going to kick it out to Carmody. Carmody's got the green light. I'm telling you, he'll pull it any time. Henry's going to make a basketball move. Kick it out to Bradshaw. Ooh, nice move by Bradshaw. Oh, what a whoo, man. Nice, I like that right there. I like that right there. Layton with the finish. Bradshaw with a really nice dish.
That extra pass was really nice.
Craig, we got to figure out what we're going to do for MVPs of the week in basketball because we had helmet stickers for football. What do you do for basketball?
I'm not sure.
Blocked by Layton. Any good ideas? I guess not.
I'll have to think about that.
Well, we can always have them appear on your Weather Channel.
That's probably not a good idea.
That was a travel. Didn't get called. Here's what it is. 32 is going to pull it. Good Jacob Koshel, three-pointer. 9-5 Pleasant Grove. Boy, Henry touches the ball in every possession, doesn't he? And that right there is why he gets other people open. Stewart pulls it. Lindell's going to push right here. 3-on-3. Ooh. Watch.
Nice mid-range jumper, but he did follow his shot. That's always good to see.
3 seconds in the lane.
You're taught to always follow that shot.
Ball down to Layton.
Trying to take
good tip in by Henry. Devondrick Henry with a tip in. Jacob Koshel with the ball. That is not the matchup he wanted, I don't think. Bradshaw's going to bring it up. He throws it to Henry, and I'm surprised that ball made it there. What a finish.
Nice finish at the goal.
He's got to be one of the top basketball players in the area.
Teams seem fairly similar in size, but it seems like Pleasant Grove's playing a little bit bigger down low.
Yeah, 13-5 right now. Bradshaw with the rebound.
High arcing three-pointer. Just off the front of the rim.
Ill-advised foul by Colton Taylor, Lindell. Coach doesn't seem too happy about that. We have yet to see a free throw. Hey, Bobby, I'd rather...
Pleasant Grove already built up an 8-point lead here early. 13-5, 1 minute left in the first.
Yeah, just next time they blow the whistle is what I'm saying.
I can't say Jackson's being really physical down low.
Oh, yeah. Oh, rimmed out. Stewart with the rebound. Going to give it to Bradshaw. Bradshaw's going to push it, gives it over to Henry on the right side. Henry makes a big move. Oh! I cannot believe that guy. Did you see which ref called a charge right there? Calling it from the half-court line, calling a charge. The ref down below did not call the charge. If Tony Kirk is watching, he's going to agree with me. That was a bad call.
I can tell you what that.
I'm not saying it was not a charge. I'm just saying the person who called it isn't the one who's supposed to be calling it. I don't think. What do I know?
Lindell hadn't got up too many shots that have been uncontested. Seems like Pleasant Grove contested every shot they
Oh yeah,
put
they're
up.
playing great defense. I don't know that we've seen any subs. Oh yeah, Cason Wright's in the game. Sorry about that.
Nice three-pointer.
Williams
Eric
on the
Williams.
three-pointer, bringing it to within 5, 13-8. Pleasant Grove, 7 seconds left on the clock. Henry's going to take the last shot, it looks like. Or he's going to dish it to Bradshaw. Bradshaw's going to make a move. That one, yeah. Exciting first quarter. 13-8, Pleasant Grove. Looks like Henry has 6 points with an assist. Trey Stewart with a couple. Brett Carmody comes out firing with the three-pointers again. Stayed hot from last time.
They look really good. They got a lot of shots right at the rim. Some they didn't make, but they are definitely attacking the boards.
Yeah. Leighton Jackson has several rebounds, couple points. We'll see how it plays out here in the second quarter. The offense I'm seeing PG run right now didn't really look like they were running gun last time I saw them. I'm assuming maybe coach is being a little bit more conservative tonight, considering they just ran out of gas last time.
Yeah. You said they had a few extra players tonight, right?
Yeah. Tony Kirk says we should let Coach McCann, we should mic him up one night. Lay that over our footage.
What was that?
That's what Tony Kirk says. We need to mic Coach McCown up down here. So see what that sounds like for a game. I'm gonna talk to him about that. See if we can get that happen for you, Tony. Second period about to start. 13-8, Pleasant Grove. Lindell's ball. And Kobe Scott's gonna bring it up for Lindell. Stewart's playing up top in the zone right now. Carmody and Stewart looking to trap. Kicking it out. That was a shot they wanted. No need to travel right.
Rotating a little too quick. I thought the guy had a three-pointer out there, but they rotated really nicely to make him pull it down and pass it.
Henry's going to bring it up. Right to the left, Carmody to the right. Ball over to Carmody. Stewart with the pick. And back over to Stewart. Oh. Carmody had the right idea right there. He wasn't expecting.
I think he maybe should have bounced past that one right there to him.
Oh. I think he might have thought Henry was over there. He with a 90-inch vertical. Put that on let's say the not top 10 tomorrow. Great block by Stewart. Leighton kicks it out to Henry.
This could
one
be a
on
problem.
2. Henry's going to and we're going to get our first free throws of the game, but on the wrong backboard. Our live cam's on the other one.
One-on-one, you can pretty much guarantee he's going to take it to the guard.
He was trying
really strong.
He was trying to get me my highlight right there, I think.
He's almost 2 for 2 on those highlights.
He had 2 really big dunks in that Arkansas High game.
I think we're going to get 1 or 2 here tonight as well. The later we get into this game. Nice touch on the free throw.
Henry's going to take a break. Bradshaw's going to come in for Henry. Matthew, how do you say you were going to say his last name?
Which guy?
Angeir.
Yeah.
Angeir's in the game, playing some good defense.
Angeir and
Oh, Leighton's reaching.
Nice move.
Jacob Koshel to the rack. 2 points. Bradshaw's going to bring it up. Going to go straight at him.
That's going to be key. Lindell's going to have to keep attacking the rim.
14-10 Lindell, or 14-10 PG, excuse me. That guy isn't a whole lot falling right now for Holton Knox, but he's got a really nice stroke.
That's what I noticed earlier. That's why I was just saying that they need to just attack the rim. Their outside shot isn't falling like they want it to, so get some mid-range jumpers and then start to move it back to three-point range.
Ball's down to Leighton. Oh, couldn't get it to fall.
Another strong move down low by Jackson.
Ball over to Knox. He's going to pass it back up to Williams. Williams going to give it to Koshel. Knocks back to Williams.
Nice crossover.
Henry's going to come right back in. Stewart's going to take a break.
Josiah Mesa-Vicious into the ball game for Linden.
Lindell calls timeout.
Not to rush football or anything, but what do you think this team is going to look like once they get their other players?
Let me tell you what this team's going to look like. Let me go through this real quick. I'm assuming Layton is going to – let me tell you who I think would probably – well, let me just tell you about the team. It doesn't matter who's going to start. So they're going to have Torrey Phillips, who's, all of 6'6"?
Yeah.
Landon Jackson, who's 6'6", 6'7". Marcus Burris, 6'5" to 6'7", with Layton. So I don't know how many 4A teams are going to have 5 people over 6'6".
Yeah.
But it can't be many. Tavondrick Henry is one of the top players.
Henry starting as well?
Yeah. He's not only one of the best players in the city, but probably in the region.
Would you move Henry to point?
It looks like he's bringing it up right now anyway.
Okay.
You're going to have a sharpshooter in coming in with Carmody. Stewart's going to get a ton of playing time, if not a starter. Bradshaw plays really smart ball. Kason Wright will come in off the bench, possibly earn a starting spot at the end of the season. And when they decide to go big, they'll be able to go really big. You know what I mean?
What'd they call on that?
Probably a legal screen, just from where they called it out.
It didn't look too bad from my vantage point.
Lindell throws it away. Pleasant Grove's ball.
Careless turnover by Jamon Jackson.
Henry's going to throw it into Bradshaw.
I'll be sure y'all recorded, just if I need to remind y'all. Is everybody recording, just so we know?
Nice shot by Henry.
Josh, are you recording?
Henry's going to give me the highlight. Oh, he lost his dribble.
Still got the 2 points, though.
Yep.
Just make sure you're recording it all.
Lindale's just right on the mark. They just can't quite get it to finish.
Three-pointer just missed by Mesa-Vicious.
So we're finally going to get to use our backboard camera here.
Jamon Jackson.
Oh, I have a feeling that one's going to look good. We're always about 10, 12 seconds behind on our camera. Let's give it a look here. Misses both. Good foul. Bradshaw's going to bring it up.
Oh, good save.
Yeah, good save by Wright there. Bradshaw to Henry, back to Bradshaw. They're going to reset. Got sharpshooter Carmody out on the right side, Wright on the left. Henry's playing the post.
Just to go back to Jackson at the free throw line a second ago, you've got to take your time and focus on those free throws. Those are basically free points.
Oh, yeah.
Free throw line.
I think Carmody was expecting Henry to roll in front of the defender, not behind him.
Like Koshel.
Oh, great finish.
Pashal.
Jamin Jackson with the finish.
Pashal is trying to pull an ESPN. He's trying to go 30 for 30 from that three-point line. That could be trouble. Good defensive play.
Yep.
It's a foul, but it's good defensive play. Good, clean attempt at a block.
(18-12) Pleasant Grove. To Vondrick Henry, one of the top players in the region. Makes the first one.
Really nice arc on that free throw.
Leighton Jackson and Matthew Angar comes in. Makes both. It's like 14 already to Vondrick.
Got a decent turnout here for a Monday night basketball game.
Oh, man. Give it about another 45 days. This place will be packed, I would imagine.
Still a good turnout.
They're going to have a great
are
basketball team. Boy, Leighton, you're going to have to earn it over him. You're just going to have to toss them up with the floaters. Whoa, get out of here. Leighton with a big block.
As you mentioned, a big block. Nice cut. Just got to finish.
With the rebound and finish. He had a block, rebound, and points all in one play.
Big man running the court.
4 points for Jackson, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks.
Quiet 10-point lead.
It is, isn't it?
2 minutes remaining here in the second.
I tell you what this feels like to me. It feels like Linden is playing at a much faster pace than they might be used to. If that makes sense.
I was just going to speak on Bradshaw. That kid is flying around the court everywhere. Can you name that group? You can name that group?
Oh, man.
A little trivia for Morgan right here.
I don't know about that one. Evidently you can. What
Any
is it?
fans out there can hear that song playing in the background that knows that group?
You're going to have to be about 20 years my elder.
Free game day shirt to anybody that can name that group.
I got to watch a little bit of Pleasant. Let's talk a little bit of football real quick.
Okay.
PG's playing Gilmer, second or third straight year in a row in regional finals.
All I can say is,
and it's going to be
what a game.
Y'all know they're going to play in Lobo Stadium Friday at 7:00. Man, I'm excited about this football game.
I'm super excited.
The Gilmer people are saying, hey, this has Gilmer Gladewater written all over it, which means they're expecting 20,000 people to show up at this football game. That's going to be exciting. You know, there's definitely going to be more people there than the Carthage game, but the thing is, this stadium is, I don't know how many seats it holds, but if Pleasant Grove holds 3,500, I'm assuming Longview's field holds 10 to 12,000.
Here's the thing. You'll have a lot of people, since Longview was knocked out early, that hadn't had a chance to see Gilmore or Pleasant Grove play.
Yeah.
That may just say, hey, it's a playoff football game right here in the area. I want to go out and watch some football. So you may have 200 or 300 random people just at the game just to watch the game. That's not going for either team.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I mean, it's going to be the best football game in the area. But speaking of great football games, Paul Pewitt is playing Dangerfield. Great pass by Henry and finish by Leighton there. 6 points for Leighton. In some way or another, I think Tavondrick has accounted for every point this first half in an assist or the actual points, other than one three-pointer made by Carmody. He's accounted for 21 points of the 24, some way, somehow. That's crazy.
He's having a great basketball.
Yeah, he is. Mr. Garrett, Bruce's dad, says 9,200 in Lobo Stadium. Now, let me tell you what you don't know. Been to some big football games there, where they the end that has the Lobo down there. They let people in there, and you can sit. It is not a bad view. I've watched a lot of football games from over there.
I need to look at those comments to see if anybody got the name of that group.
Nobody knew what it was.
Either that or nobody wanted to answer my question and win that free game day shirt.
Hell, everybody has free game day shirts by now. I spent 10 grand on T-shirts. All right, Henry's going to bring it up. I have a feeling he's going to account for any points that happen this possession.
Minute 30 seconds before the half. 10-point lead by the Hawks, 24-14.
Look at Craig trying to take over a little bit.
No, I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Throw it out there, act like you did something. People just now tuning in.
Got to justify that $15 million salary.
Yeah, that salary is kind of ridiculous.
Carmody, that's money.
Woo! Oh! Right off the backboard, off the back of the rim. It's like going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with Pleasant Grove.
Guys definitely not afraid to get down on the floor and hustle for the ball.
As they say, they just went full tilt. See, Billy Lavender is watching. What's up, Billy?
Some people said they couldn't hear that song well enough.
Yeah. That's what happens when you get old. I'm just kidding. Ken Krill's my mom's husband. Ball into Henry, no surprise there. Linden with the jump stop, kicked out to right up for three, air ball.
Left it a little short.
Wright and Henry are going to trap right here. He's going to get out of it. Ill-advised foul right there by Kaysen.
It's one of those things like when I played, I always wanted to reach around the backside and try to tip it out when I should have just played defense in front of the guy, between him and the goal.
Backboard count.
Kobe Scott at the line shooting 2 free throws.
Makes both of them. Henry's going to bring it up. 40 seconds remaining in the half. Looks like Lindell's going to sub in Williams. You know what? I was somewhere the other day, and a waiter told me his name was Eric with an A. And like the entire time I sat there, I was like, "You can't spell Eric with an A."
And
I think that is how you spell Eric with an A. A-I-R-I-K.
Eric.
Ain't any way I've seen it spelled, but it makes sense right now for some reason. Ball down to right. He's going to try to dish it over to Henry. Threw the ball away.
23 seconds remaining.
Woo, man!
You could see
big time block by Linden.
You could see that block coming.
Oh yeah. Colton Taylor had another 15 seconds he could have played with there. Instead, he went up against 6'8" Leighton Jackson.
Jackson's having himself a really good ball game.
I don't know how tall he is, but I know however tall I think he is at about 4 inches, and that's what he'd be in blue chips. He's playing 6'8" either way tonight. Oh, man, we're going to get it.
Highlight right here.
Henry's going to give it to me. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Henry with a big-time jam right there. I love it.
For the buzzer. I told you it was coming.
Yep.
Craig's the dumbest.
Yes. Love it. He told me he was going to give me some highlights. That's the first one.
Really good first half. Pleasant Grove, 10-point lead, 26-16.
Tavondrick Henry with 16 points in the first half. 4 assists. 3 assists. No, 4 assists. He made up for every, in some way, shape, or form, affected every play except for 3 points. My man is all over the place. And he just had a steal followed by a dunk. I love it. Leighton Jackson, game. 6 points, 3 or 4 blocks at this moment, and 2 dishes. Britt Carmody started the night off with a 3-pointer. Trey Stewart has a couple. Lindell didn't keep up with anybody's points. There's too much going on there.
And they're playing extremely well for this to be the very start of the season. First few games of the season.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you can tell they're well coached. So let's go back to this PG Gilmer football game. We're talking about it. There's 2 games I want to talk about in the little time we have left. Let's start real quick with Paul Pewett's playing Dangerfield in Mount Pleasant. I think last time they played, if I'm not mistaken, it was 32-34.
I'm not sure.
Dangerfield came out on top. So I don't really know a whole lot about. I know that Pewitt has a great running back.
Yes.
One of them actually is an MVP winner on game day. Last name Black, I believe. Anyway, we did a poll on who we thought, who do you think is going to win the game? And there's been over 2,500 votes.
Yeah.
And we looked a minute ago. It was 49.9 and 50.1 in way of Dangerfield at 2,500 votes.
Dangerfield is like, no, we're going to win this.
We're going to win one way or another.
No, we're going to win it.
It's just nuts. And, what are they, a 2A or 3A school?
I would say 3A.
Yeah, probably a 3A. But that game's playing at 7 o'clock in Mount Pleasant. But the game everybody wants to see is PG versus Gilmer, the rematch. We weren't actually at that Gilmer game when Gilmer came to town to play PG. I think it was a 11 or 12-point win for Pleasant Grove. The Gilmer people will tell you the ball they fumbled out of the end zone.
7-24 maybe.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, so the Gilmer fans will tell you that they would have won that game if the ball fumbled out of the end zone. They claim it was a touchdown. And I'm sitting here and math in my head. I'm like, that doesn't make you win the game just by points.
No.
They said it was a big momentum swing. They were really, really confident going into this football. I mean, you have access to the page. You see what kind of trash they're kind of talking. I mean, they're confident.
Yeah. I mean, rightfully so. Nobody ever wants to go in the game and say, "Oh, we got to play PG again. They're going to beat us."
Yeah. Well, I mean, and on PG's end, the number one ranked team in the state of Texas for good reason.
And Gilmer would like to do nothing more.
Yep. There's not been one game they've not at least put up, I think, 45 points since the Carthage game.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, before the Carthage game, the Paris game, I think they put up 28, I believe. Because that was a real tight game, first game of the year. Yeah. So, I mean, they're doing really, really well. And they've earned that number one ranking, and it should be that number one ranking. But everybody says this is state championship week right here. Whoever wins this game, they believe is going to win the state championship.
I actually thought, and this isn't a knock on Gilmer, it's just my opinion, I guess. I watched a little bit of highlight, and I actually thought Waco Connolly was the better team as far as just athletes across the board. And Gilmer won that game, but some of it was self-inflicted by Connolly.
Yeah, they gave up.
You had two punts where they snapped it over their head.
Two safeties. They had a lateral pass that the running back thought was a forward pass.
Yeah, they picked it up and ran it back for a touchdown.
So what are we talking? 11 points right there given up, and they won by what, 6?
Yeah, it was a late rally. But
if you look at the coaches thing, all the coaches had Gilmer beating them.
Yeah.
Those rankings, you get a team like, let's say, Pleasant Grove, you can just look at these athletes and the way they're playing, and they're dominating. We talked about not how bad they played. I don't want to say that. We talked about how that wasn't their best game this morning on the radio show, and we're like, but they still put up 49 points.
Yeah.
And they gave up 28, and honestly, 14 of those
questionable
were very suspect on how they got those 14.
Here's the thing about Pleasant Grove too. While we're talking, they didn't play their best football, but when they made a mistake, somebody on defense stepped up and made a play. After the game, I told Quinn Bingham and his dad, I said, I don't know if you realize it or not, but that interception to me was probably the single biggest play of that football game because it killed all of their momentum.
There were two really big plays. Well, being up 21-0 right off the bat.
Fumble was.
Yeah, Marcus Burris with the strip sack, Landon Jackson picking up running back. That was the biggest play thus far. But if Bingham hadn't have picked off that football, they would have somehow went down and scored.
It was definitely going to get close.
Yeah, I mean,
they were working their way.
It would have been 35-28.
They were working their way back in when Pleasant Grove got the strip sack fumble. And then it took the momentum, and then they started working their way back in, trying to, again, off of the bad call on the fumble.
No, you're talking about on the punt return.
Yeah, the punt return.
Yeah, the punt return. I guess there was a ghost man touching the
Clearly 3-4 feet away from
I think what he did is he the only thing he could have done is misconstrued that with an NFL rule, which we've seen happen this season.
Yeah.
We've seen face guarding called in a high school game, which is not a rule for high school. In the Spring Hill game, remember?
Yeah.
I mean, the guy wasn't even near the receiver, but he didn't turn his head, and they threw a pass interference. So I think a lot of that, is some of these referees maybe just not knowing the rules, because you watch a lot of NFL games, and you kind of get used to, you're going to watch more of them than high school games, obviously, but,
But Pleasant Grove's doing the right thing. They're not letting these penalties or ruin it for them.
Yeah.
They continue to play. It's not, we got a penalty, we're going to lay it down and give up a touchdown or two and let them get back in it. No, we have a penalty, we still going to stop you from scoring.
Yeah.
So.
Well, how do you see this game playing out Friday?
I think Gilmer's going to try to get that big running back going. He broke a lot of tackles against Connolly. You've got to have more than just a great running back to beat Pleasant Grove. They're going to have to try to play a complete game.
Well, they're gonna have to throw the football.
Yeah, and Pleasant Grove, they've showed me that the secondary is stepping up, playing better each week. So I've got to still give that slight edge to Pleasant Grove.
I got to give Bingham a helmet sticker for that pick six.
Yeah.
My favorite play in football, and it was a big one too.
Yeah,
that might have been up to that point the biggest play of the season.
I mean, the timing was just so perfect. So hats off to Quinn Bingham. Great job, brother.
Yeah, man. Shout out. But be sure to make the little hour and 15, 20-minute drive down to Longview to support the Pleasant Grove Hawks Friday night, 7 o'clock. Get there early. If you can't make it, Game Day will be there giving you your pregame show starting at 5:45. We'll take you all the way up to 7 o'clock kickoff. We'll be back for halftime. We will include the band, and we'll have our postgame show, letting player and coaches interviews.
Third period, Pleasant Grove Hawks up 26-16. Nice passing. Get it down low to an open man for easy
Jamin
layup.
Jackson with the finish. Hey, Bradshaw's back to bringing it up.
See, Carmony's back in the game. What was that call?
Don't forget to record.
Did you see what that call was? I didn't.
In high school basketball, it's probably travel, but I wasn't watching. Bradshaw getting a finger on the ball. Little miscommunication on defense. The PG starting to trap. They're going to get the ball down. Jackson again. Layton with another block. Bradshaw's going to bring it up. Boy, Layton's having a heck of a night. Kick it out to Henry on the right side.
But you can tell that Lindale went in at the half. It looks like they kind of drew up some plays and are focusing on trying to cut it and get the ball down.
Are they in a zone or man right here?
I think they're in a zone.
It looks like a zone now, but a second ago it looked like they were in man.
A 2-3 zone was always ill-effective against me.
Boy, Henry's got a nice-looking shot.
I can shoot you right out of it.
Get his own rebound. Yeah, you think you could shoot him right out of it, huh? Ball's going to stay with Pleasant Grove. Looks like we have Pleasant Grove great Connor Ouellette watching.
A lot of people referred to me as Mark Wahlberg because I was a shooter. You ever seen that movie?
You're such an idiot.
Nice inbound pass.
Kobe Scott on the rebound. He's going to bring it up. Ooh. Man, Bradshaw showed a little bit of hops right there.
What do you say? Jackson could have probably 15, 20 points. He's just not on right there.
Great finish right there by Jacob Koshel with the and-one.
You think Jackson's just a little off down low?
He gets a little out of control here and there. Solid basketball player. A lot of that, pickup games and practice are one thing. Using your body against opposing teams takes a little bit of getting used to. Yeah. He's just real long.
Yeah. But any missed shot, he's definitely making up for it with block shots.
Oh, yeah, dude's a definite hooper, that's for sure.
Lindale's trying to add a little bit more
Scott's
pressure.
trying to put some pressure on him. I was wondering how long before they were going to call a foul on Scott for that defense.
Yeah, he's applying pressure.
Uh-oh, Henry just popped the ball. He's mad. Stewart throws it up for three, and it is money.
Nice three-pointer. Caught it in rhythm, got it up. Nice shot.
See, Superintendent Pirtle just stepped in the building, looking dapper, if I must say so myself. The suit and tie on.
Black jacket, gold tie.
Yeah, make Bobby look bad.
Always good.
He knows we're talking about him, too. Look at him smile. He's probably got his earpiece in.
Always good, said Mr. Pirtle.
(29-20) Pleasant Grove. 5:34 left to go in the third. It was all Tavondre Henry the first half, 16 points, accounting for 23 of the 26 points in the first half. Brett Carbony came out on fire, hitting a three-pointer. Leighton Jackson had a solid first half.
Lindale actually got it down to about 6 points when they called that foul on Scott, and now it's back up to 9 points.
You need to take over their music, Craig. You need to get a playlist in here.
Probably not a good idea,
Well,
because I'm going to have a lot of Katy Perry being played in here.
you can at least give the weather updates.
We don't have to worry about cold basketball games. Or hot
Well, this is
basketball
true.
games
Just
like
want
we
to make
did
sure
at the
people
start
get
of
here and get
football
home safe. What's the weather looking like Friday?
season. Not sure yet. I'll let you know after the game. Got to keep that 100% accurate.
Hey, man, being a weatherman is a good gig. You can't be fired for being wrong. It's encouraged, actually. People don't want it to rain.
It's kind of like baseball.
Well, I say people don't want it to rain. The older you get, the more you want it to rain, evidently. All my dad does is talk about the rain.
Nice strong move by Jackson down low against Jackson.
I think we're way off topic right now. All right, ball back up to
I'm trying
Henry.
bring us back.
All right, Henry up top is going to kick it out to Bradshaw. Stewart with the screen. Kick it over to Leighton, top of the key. Leighton makes a move. They did not call foul right there. Sharpshooter. Air balls somehow.
Sharpshooter was a little dull. On
Yeah,
that.
he's money
He's using
from
money
behind.
on that.
He's money from behind the arc. That was too close.
Probably wasn't expected to be so wide.
No, he was
open.
like, you could tell he caught it and was like, why is nobody on me? Oh, look at that. Woo! That's my man right there.
That's what you call a one step.
Yeah.
31-22, 4 minutes, 36 seconds in the third period.
18 points for Tavondre Henry.
Nice shot by
Nice
Scott.
shot by Kobe Scott. Hopefully Henry didn't break my backboard camera.
That's how you know you got some hops, if you can one step it.
Oh, yeah.
Back to a 6-point lead.
Wonder who Superintendent Pirtle thinks is going to win Friday.
I've got an idea who he's going for.
Yeah. Well, Henry has the ball again. I wonder if Ben Harmon's going to play ball this year. Oh, they're trying to trap him. Leaving my man open.
Oh, good.
Oh, great putback by
Just
Stewart.
missed
Couldn't get it to fall. Probably a good foul right
I
there.
tell you what, Kobe Scott's trying to take over this game. He picked it up on defense as well as on the offensive end of the
They
board.
brought it back down to 6. Chance to bring it to 4 right here.
I don't think he's missed a free throw. Really quick off the dribble. Kid's like a dresser. He's got handles.
Oh man, I gotta figure out what my signature.
Saying it.
Man. Oh, I got it next time they hit a 3. Watch this.
I know what your signature saying is.
What is it?
I thought of it, but you said it.
What?
That's your signature saying. Anytime I say something, you say,
Oh no!
I thought of it,
You
but
copy everything I do, Craig. It's crazy to me. Like, oh, more. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Next thing I know, here comes Craig saying it, and I'm just like, come on,
Hey,
man.
Got to get it out there.
They're on the full court press right now. They're going to throw it into Stewart, back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw's going strong.
How much sleep do you think Coach Fuller's getting this week?
Coach Fuller? Shoot.
I don't know why that popped into my head.
Yeah, probably 3 hours a day, maybe, tops.
Oh.
It's not a lot, I can promise you that.
Henry got a little bit out of control and stumbled. Called a travel on him.
That's his first turnover of the night. Solid basketball player. Lead is cut to 4, 31-27 Pleasant Grove. I was talking to Henry the other day. Looks like Louisiana Tech has a lot of interest in him right now, and you know what will come with that once they offer. The other ones will roll. Back down to 1. It was wet. Jacob Koshel with the three-pointer. 31-30 Pleasant Grove.
They've closed.
Wright's going to kick it back up to Henry. Back out to Bradshaw. Layton's going to post up. Over to Stewart. Stewart's going to make a move. We're going to kick it back over to Bradshaw. They just cannot get the ball down to the post.
Speaking of weather, we're going to see if Pleasant Grove can weather the storm.
I like the way you did that there.
Back within 1 point.
I like the way you were original there. You didn't steal any of my stuff.
All original, always.
I'll throw it deep out to Stewart. Trey's having a great quiet ball game. Layton off the rim. Layton with the rebound, and he's going to the line. Wait till you see this Shaquille O'Neal free throw shot he's got. I saw him shooting threes earlier. If he shoots threes like he shoots free throws, this is about to be funny. Watch it. He did it. And it's money. I told you.
That's not a bad shot.
It looked good to me. If it goes in, it looks good.
Especially if it only touches net.
So we got Shaq in a full. We're going to have Craig in a full or something like that?
Definitely not.
No. Because, we can do whatever we want, Craig.
Keeping it professional.
You saying Shaq's not professional? Layton made both of them. 8 points on the night, 9 rebounds, 2 assists.
How many blocks? Probably 10
Oh,
blocks.
God, yeah, he's probably got 10 blocks. You're right.
I actually like that Scott kid at point guard.
Yeah, I mean, he's hustling.
He doesn't.
Henry, that's Trey Stewart with the block. Man.
Oh, nice three-pointer. Three-pointer counts, but I think they called a foul down low on
He said it was
Jenkins.
good. He said it was good. Holden Knox with the three-pointer.
He called the foul on my people, Jordan Jenkins.
Coach Gibson just joined us. What's up, Coach Gibson? I watched a little bit of football practice this afternoon. They were going full tilt, that's for sure. Kick the ball. Oh, look at that move by Henry. You're missing it because you're not watching, Craig. Layton's trying to get open down. Boy, they are working to get Layton open. Trey throws it up. Another air ball. Colton Taylor's going to bring it up. They are not attacking the rim. Whoop. As I say that, they try, and they finish. Colton Taylor, big 2 points. Their first lead of the game. Linden up 35-33. Henry's going to bring it up, kick it out to Wright. They cannot get the ball down to Layton Jackson. They're going to have to throw that up high.
Got to see if they can fight their way back.
Carmedy's going to bring it back up, kick it up to Henry. I want to see here in about a month one of these guys try to push Torrey Phillips around down there like that. I don't think it's going to work out. Wright makes a strong move to the basket. Whoa! I'm going to stay with Pleasant Grove. This is a big possession right here. Pleasant Grove, I believe, is on Lindale's on an 8-0 run right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I was just checking the live feed, and I don't know why my brother's on my feed talking about NFL watching a high school basketball game.
Well, you know.
Hey, at least he's logged in, though, right?
Yeah, I was going to make fun of 49ers, but being a Cowboys fan, I don't need to do anything. Bradshaw throws it up, cannot get it to fall.
Bradshaw with a quick foul might have saved a layup.
Yep.
1 minute, 7 seconds left in the third. 35-33, Lindale with a 2-point lead. Pleasant Grove's got to start going back down low.
Kobe, they're trying to get the ball down.
In the basket.
They're just going to have to throw it up high to get it down to Linden. Once again, if you're just now joining us, Tavondrick Henry is having a huge night. He's accounted for every point now, I believe, except for 4. Justin Ferris with the finish right there. Lindale goes up 4 points, 37-33. Another air ball. Henry's D'ing up on him.
It's amazing how once
I feel like that foul right there, we saw this at Arkansas High the other night. Pleasant Grove just did not have the depth. They were playing with 6 players, and, I mean, they were just gassed middle of the third quarter. They're kind of at the end of the third quarter here when they're making their run. They just don't have their normal players just yet. Hopefully it'll be till January before they have a full team.
Lindale's been silently making their way back, and now they have about a 5-point lead.
Yep. This has been a 12-point swing here.
A little bit extra.
Thanks both of them.
Once they took the lead.
Colton Taylor having a big game. Carmody's going to bring it up. Henry to the left, Trey Stewart to the right. They're going to swap.
Looks like they have a Pleasant
Leighton
Grove
at the top of the key. Now that's what they're doing. They're trying to get the ball down to Henry in the post. They found a mismatch, and looking at it, if Eric Williams is on him, there's a good 4 or 5 inch mismatch right there.
I'm looking at my feed, and it looks like a Pleasant Grove legend has joined in.
Who's that?
Jeff Tuttle. If I'm thinking that's who that is, one of the greats.
Right. Oh, goes to pull the 3, gets blocked. I want to see an inbound hoop right here. That's what I'm looking for. I know of just the guy that could catch it. Leighton. Man, you can tell their legs are gone right now. Everything's coming up short.
Nice
what a
finish. At the buzzer by Jackson.
Great finish by Jackson there. 39-33, 6-point lead. Lindale.
You just saw what hustling can do for you. He hustled down court. Teammate missed the layup. Therefore, an easy putback.
Sorry, 41-33, Lindale. They counted it. 8-point lead. Wow.
Man, I don't know what it is about tonight. We got some legends logging in here.
Do you?
W.D. Lacey.
You know, I was hollering at Trey Carson's today.
Yeah.
He's going to come in and do a game day feature for me.
Oh, okay. Good dude.
Yeah, he's in town right now.
Really good dude.
I've never met him before. I'm kind of excited to meet him, see what's up. Maybe challenge him to a foot race with his bum leg right now.
Shout out to my boy. Who, me race Trey Carson?
No, me race Trey Carson's with his bum leg right now.
Oh, I outrun both of y'all.
Shoot.
Hey, quick story about Trey Carson. I don't know if you friends with him on Facebook or Instagram, but when I tell you that dude is a straight baller, sniper from 3-point range.
I saw Michael Evans talking about him.
Crossover, dunking, whatever you want to do, he got game.
I saw he had I don't even know what to call it. His number was retired over at LE in basketball.
Yeah. He probably was an all-state player over there in basketball. And he hustles football players now, too. They'll play pickup games, and he's out there winning Bentleys and Ferraris.
Dang.
Just off a pickup game.
Wow.
No, but he's got
Stewart pulls it. Oh, it's Jackson with the rebound.
Trey Carson, a.k.a. Jesus Shuttleworth. He got game.
Hey, speaking of Jesus Shuttlesworth, I saw somebody took a picture in a Lincoln jersey, 34, and I'm around a group of like 30 people, and nobody else knew who the jersey was but me. And I'm like, what's wrong with y'all?
Yeah.
Y'all know about Jesus Shuttlesworth?
They don't know about Tech U.
Leighton is yet to miss a free throw, made another one.
Hopefully none of these kids signed to go to Tech U at Fox.
Hey. They're going to have a lot of fun if they go to Tech U.
Yeah, that's a for sure right on.
I'll tell you this. Hey, if any of these kids, what was the blue chip school?
I can't remember.
I can't remember either, but all I know, if you're about 6'5", they'll make you 7'2". Let me tell you who has a blue chip school was Arkansas High the other night. They claimed every one of their players were 6'2" or taller.
On their roster?
On their roster.
Hey, nothing wrong. I think I was probably 6'1" in high school.
Shoot. We're gonna say Leighton Jackson's 7'1" tonight. Monrick Henry at 6'8", playing at 7'9".
41-34, 7 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in the fourth period.
Look at that finish right there.
Leighton Jackson.
That's a little Kareem Abdul finish right there.
Nice touch. That's what they've got to get going. They've got to
41-36. Lindale.
They've got to take over down low.
Lindale has numbers. Floater, couldn't get it to fall. Nobody's there to block out. Whoa, going to come up with it. Bradshaw's going to bring it up. He throws it up to Carmody.
Nice pass.
Wait on it.
Give it back.
Doing smart things. Giving it to Henry. They're wanting to get the ball down to Stewart, and that's what they do. No, they do not. Six minutes 45. Carmody pulls it. It's going to come off. Bradshaw with the rebound. Sam Bradshaw's having a great night, man. He's a hustler.
Carmony's been off a little bit tonight.
Yeah, he is. Jackson over to Stewart. That's a mismatch they want down there. They're wanting Henry down low. Leighton's got to step back out and give him that room.
Reset. Slow it down.
Ooh, Leighton, he looked like he was about to pull that three, didn't he? Bradshaw will, and he's money from it. He is money.
Ice water in his veins.
Sam Bradshaw with the big 3-1, bringing it to 2 points. Well, they are trying to go right after Leighton. Oh, man,
Good strong move by Holden Knox. Right into the paint, right to the rim. Just came up a little bit short.
What I noticed about that guy came in elbow first and then tried to throw the ball over him. Jacob Koshel with the ball is going to drive. Leighton there to meet him. Another. Come on. Leighton said if you're going to come in here, you're going to pay for it.
Good, strong, hard foul. Clean foul.
Hey, if you're going to call a foul on him, might as well make it a hard one.
Get your money's worth.
Late in the game, 41-39. Lindale at the line for two. Makes the first one.
Kashal's having a good night.
I took it off. 42-39. Misses the second one. 3-point ball game.
5:50 remaining.
Going to tell the two halves right now. Lindale on the third quarter. Pleasant Grove on the first half. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Lindale is playing a really tight zone in the middle. Look at that. Awesome play.
That's how you break down that zone.
Yep. Henry to Trey Stewart for the finish.
Don't reach.
Henry with the rebound. He's going to push it.
1 point ball game.
Bradshaw to the middle. Going to hit. Oh, I thought he was going to hit him with the floater. Ball's down to Leighton. Rushed it a little bit. Oh, off the foot. And they got a charge out of it. 42-41. Lindale with the lead.
Carmody did a good job taking that charge because I think it was all elbow right in his chest.
Yeah, he paid for that one. Name that jam, Craig. Can't name it? I know somebody who can name any jam ever.
I've got a buddy that can pretty much name country music, rap music. He's a hard miss.
I was going to say Shazam could, but it gets no results.
We got some kids over there jamming on the stairs.
Oh, look at them go. This is definitely on nobody's playlist. It's in here, that's for sure. I bet you it's on David Mims.
Got a group of kids. They are definitely enjoying the music.
Oh, yeah.
One-point game. 4 minutes, 52 seconds remaining in the fourth period.
Jamin Jackson just looked up here and threw the deuces to me. Don't know who he is. So they got a spot they need to clean up.
Somebody got a little careless with the Gatorade.
Hey, man, that's what a bunch of Craig Jenkins do.
Well, when you play hard, you definitely need to quench your thirst. Since I was always playing, I definitely needed a drink.
I wasn't where I was going with it. Look at that move, boy. I love it. Couldn't get it to fall. Late in there for the finish. Couldn't get it to go.
Nice move. Just came up just a little short at the basket.
Woo! Blocked by 3 people.
Did I not say?
But I'm going to give the block to Bradshaw. Bradshaw's if there's a hustle award, he's going to get it.
He's got to have 4 longs. He's been running all night long.
Wow, 4 longs. I never heard that one before. He probably wouldn't sweat as much if he cut his hair a little bit.
He's got oxygen reserves.
Henry fights through the screen. A little Kobe Scott's dribbling everywhere.
Bradshaw saw me at the football game. Does he run the flags?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was asking me if we were coming out tonight.
Aaron No Good Whitehead is watching. He decided he didn't want to come hang out with us tonight. Ball down to Leighton Jackson.
Who is that, old Baldy himself?
Old Baldy, you call him. Woo! Man, Henry's got hops.
For some reason, I pictured Aaron with his laugh when I said that.
He's got 2 different laughs. He's got an office laugh and then a laugh when you're around.
I like the quiet laugh with the headset on the sideline.
Well, he hums all the time. He'll drive you crazy humming. I had to buy a headset just to put on, not even listening to anything. I'm just trying to drown out the humming. Oh, got caught sleeping down low. 44-41.
Holden Knox with a nice cut for Lindale for an easy 2 at the bucket. 44-41, 3 minutes remaining. Pleasant Grove's going to want to attack the basket. You don't want to jack up too many threes.
Kobe Scott gets wide open, 46-41. Lindale on another run.
Back-to-back scoring plays where guys cut to the basket for easy layups.
Pleasant Grove brought it to within 1. Now Lindale's pulling away a little bit. So speaking about Coach Fuller sleeping, no, I think he's going to get tops. Well, I'm giving him 5 hours a day, max.
It's Monday night. He can probably rest good tonight, but less sleep as the week progresses.
That guy says he could sleep after the season.
Five-point lead going down to the wire. Back-to-back scores by Lindale on cuts to the basket.
I'm so excited for this football game Friday. Aaron's actually going down to Longview tomorrow. Test out internet and all that. And it's going to be a great time. I'm hoping to see Pleasant Grove impose their will on them.
Well, I'll worry about that in about 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Let's watch these Hawk Hoopers for tonight.
True fans, don't worry, Craig.
I just want to see these guys come back, finish strong.
Stewart's going to bring it into Henry. Henry's going to walk it up. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go. 5-point lead on Lindale.
I think they're going to run a spread the floor, let him take it. Yep.
Give him the and one, and he gets it.
That's exactly what you need to do. Let him go one-on-one, spread the floor. I can remember being in high school when we faced somebody that was really good like that. They'll send everybody to the corners, basically.
Yeah.
And just have a one-on-one game.
I mean, I'd possibly do that every play with Henry. And he makes it. Very clutch. 23 points, 5 assists for Javondrick Henry.
Got to rotate.
Got to get him with the travel call. Great call.
Defense. Was that Stewart to come over to make him alter that pass?
46-44 Lindale. PG's fighting their way back.
Good hustle by Stewart.
Monarch Henry up top with the ball. Leighton Jackson down low with the post up.
Brett, I'm clearing it out for him.
Yeah, I know that's
money right there.
Oh, Leighton Jackson with the rebound.
Strong.
And one. Leighton Jackson with the strong finish. Tie ball game. 46-46.
Trying to get nominated for an award.
Hey, I'm trying to get to this next level, Craig. You step your game up.
I like that excitement. That was a big play.
Is the score not right here? It should be 47-46, right? There we go.
Right there.
47-46 PG. Leighton Jackson with a 3-point play.
If you logged off, you might want to log back on. The remainder of the game, the ball's going to be in Henry's hand.
Oh, great finish right there by Colton Taylor.
Oh, and he came back and almost stole it. What a play by Colton Taylor.
Go back up one side.
Made the
Lindale.
basket and started down court. They went to inbound it, and he cut back underneath and almost stole it.
Lindale's going to call a timeout right there.
Did you see that hustle?
I didn't, but I'll watch it right here. Oh, I did see it. Nice. Boy, I hadn't heard this song in a little while. It's probably on your playlist for sure.
Definitely got to be on my playlist. I've got a Honda playlist and I've got a public playlist.
Leighton Jackson, 14 points tonight. Probably has double-digit blocks.
Definitely, I would think.
Yeah, so he's definitely got a double-double. Javondrick Henry definitely. What does he have? 23 points, 5 or 6 assists, 3 blocks. Trey Stewart, 7 points. Brett Carmody with the 3-pointer early. Sam Bradshaw had a huge 3-pointer.
Do you notice that? Those stands over there, how they're starting to angle? They're starting to go full tilt.
Oh, they're going full tilt now? I didn't know where you were going with that. Wasn't very original.
OEM. All original. Minute 33 seconds, 48-47, Lindale with a 1-point lead.
Trey Stewart's going to inbound to Sam Bradshaw. I've yet to see Sam turn the ball over, I think. in the 2 games I've watched.
He's been hustling all night. I will give him that.
I'll kick it out to Henry.
Take him.
Oh, man, one-on-one. Layton's got to give that middle up, though. Kicking it out to my man Carmody. It's up.
Oh.
Couldn't get the fall.
Hustle.
Whoa. Hey, my man was pushing Henry out of the way to get that ball. Must be playing street rules.
1 minute remaining. Good.
Oh, over the back on Lindell.
You see
Jamin Jackson went over the back. Great position by Trey Stewart on that one.
Jackson straight up tonight.
And it's going to be 1-1 down at the other end. Let's show him that backboard camera. Trey Stewart looking, I believe, his first free throws of the night.
Nice play by Jackson to not get that foul down low.
Lindell brought a pretty big. How far is Lindell from here? They got a pretty big crowd. I thought it was Linden earlier this week.
No, Lindale.
I forgot about Lindell. I don't ever get.
Is Lindale towards Longview?
No, it's. I think it's towards Dallas from Longview. It's off I-20. Oh, couldn't get the first one to fall.
From Lindale.
Needs his second one to tie it up. Gets it. And a lane violation on Lindell. Not a lane violation. They called a foul on Tavondrick Henry down low.
Was it a foul or was it a lane violation?
It was a foul. They counted it. So Jacob Koshel goes to the line for 1-1.
Lindale is down by Tyler. And you're from that area.
It's just, you don't really just go. Lindale's not really. Clutch play right there to put Lindale back up 49-48. Makes both of them. Clutch play by Jacob Koshel right there.
Got some parents over there.
And who do you know? Henry's got the ball in his hands. Coach McCall's going to take a timeout.
51.6 seconds. Timeout.
So Lindale is north north of Tyler off I-20.
Now you say it.
Well, Ken just told me. I knew Lindale was somewhere around there.
I told you.
There's some nice golf courses in Lindale now that I know where it's at, yeah. It's been a great basketball game. 50-48 Lindale. If you're just now joining us, under a minute left, 51 and a half seconds. Lindale up 2.
I'm expecting Carmody to pop out and hit one of those threes.
You think Carmody's going to pull it?
Either that or I think I'm just going to put the ball in Henry's
hands. The ball will not leave Henry's hands, and if it does, it's because he's dishing to someone for a layup.
Yeah.
So they need the backdoor cut. I would imagine Coach right here is drawing up, hey, let's open this up. Everybody get out to the corners.
Yeah.
Well, let's get Henry in there one-on-one and maybe have Trey Stewart cutting to the basket. That would probably be my play, but I don't get paid to do this, so that's probably why I'd lose. So let's see what Coach wants to do here. I see squiggly lines all over his clipboard. Man, Matt Fry's just joining. What's up, Matt? Joining the party just on time. 2-point ball game. Trey Henry with the ball. Yeah, Texarkana's best fries. Oh, no, he throws it away. Bradshaw with his first turnover. I've seen him personally. Looks like Wright is going to come in for Carmody.
You hate to see
Kason
that.
Wright.
Guys fought back.
That game's not over, Craig. There's 40 seconds left. It's a 2-point ball game.
Well, you don't want to give up any.
They can still go full tilt. Sam Bradshaw with the foul.
You don't want to give up any edge to your opponent.
Oh, that's true.
Not this late.
Colton Taylor hit the 2 earlier. Oh, could not get that one to fall. Still going to be a one-possession ball game, no matter what.
Colton Taylor rocking the new Jordans.
He does, doesn't he? He's got the leg sleeve on, full on one, half on the other. He's been watching too much NBA. Makes the second one. 3-point ball game. Got to put Carmody back in.
You're looking good, you're playing good.
Carmody is back in. Whoa, Henry almost falls down, makes a big move. Look who's wide open. Carmody's wide open, and he pulls it. It's going to be off.
Oh, I had it set up. I called it for him.
Carmody with the smart foul. 51-48. Looks like Jacob Cochel's going to the line. He's had a great basketball game.
I called it for Carmody. He had it set up.
I mean, that double team on Henry caused it. You know, the thing with this Pleasant Grove team, that right now they're just going to be in a mismatch with anybody just on personnel.
Yeah.
They're a really good basketball team. They're coached really well. Great players, great coaching staff. They just have no depth right now.
Yeah.
He's got some JV players up to help with that a little bit, but really I think I've only seen 7 players play. Two-possession ball game, 20 seconds left. But let me tell you a story. I once saw 12 points scored in 8 seconds at a high school basketball game. Girls basketball, Longview High School was playing some team, and in a tournament, scored 12 points in 8 seconds.
Reggie Miller was on their team. Reggie Miller was on their team.
Man, it was nuts.
Hats off to all the players on the Pleasant Grove Hawks team. They've played really well tonight.
They have played really well.
They put out there. They played pretty good basketball tonight.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, fatigue's just going to set in playing this many minutes. But come about a month, right after January, they'll have a pretty stacked team. I see Ben Harmon over there, Jackson Cobb, Bruce Garrett, Landon's out here supporting the basketball team. We need to see if Quinn Bingham's in the house. Give him this helmet sticker. All right. Henry's going to bring it up 19 seconds, 17 seconds. This is up to Stewart. Stewart's going to slow it down, kick it back to Henry. He's going to pull it. It looks good right off the front of the rim. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. And they're not fouling. Looks like it's going to be ball game. 53-48, Lindale with the W.
Good win for Lindale. They came back from maybe 12 down.
Yeah, at one point they were double digits. So, leaders of the game, Trevondrick Henry had a huge game. I don't have a lot of count of points. Leighton Jackson had a double-double. Trevondrick Henry definitely had a double-double. Trey Stewart with 7, Brett Carmody with 3, Sam Bradshaw with 3. Shout out to Kason Wright playing lockdown defense. Matthew Angar as well. Zach Hughes played a great game. The depth is coming. It'll be about another month. They'll have a full team.
You had a good game out of some of the players for Lindale as well. You had Holton Knox had a good game.
Yeah, Kobe Scott, Colton Taylor, Jacob Koshal. He had a great game. Really clutch game.
Jaden Jackson.
Yeah, man, he was the Dennis Rodman down there. Shout out to the 90s reference. Well, man, I had a great time tonight. I'm not sure if we'll catch another basketball game this week. We might try to catch this Texas High Atlanta game, 2 of the top players in the country playing against each other right here in the heart of East Texas. If not, we will be no matter what. I don't care what happens. We're going to be at this PG Gilmer game. There is nothing they could do to stop me from being at this game. If I have to parachute in, I'm going to be there.
Man, that's going to be a strong parachute.
Oh, you funny guy. Funny guy. That's why they need to keep more air in your tires. Anyway, all right, Craig, tell them what time it is.
For Texarkana Game Day, Morgan Smith and Craig Jenkins, we are out of here.
Thank you for watching.